Hello, I'm finally illustrating my X for my Uncommon Animals of the Alphabet Kids book. Illustrating the Xantus or Xantus's hummingbird. And they don't need much introduction. I mean, all hummingbirds are pretty amazing, so I shouldn't have any troubles writing up a little story bit for the Xantus hummingbird. But here I am. You can see I've just the pink line down the middle of the screen is where I'm doing the mirroring of the image that I'm drawing. This is what I've done for virtually all of my kids books drawings. I find because I really wanted a symmetrical look to the creature with a head-on view, which has been pretty problematic in a lot of cases where they've had unusual faces, like the hummingbird has the extremely long beak. It's like, where do you put the beak? If you put the beak going forward, it just becomes a dot, so you kind of have to face it going down. I kind of had this issue with narwhal as well, and the unicorn fish, which was quite difficult to draw front on, but I had to do the unicorn fish a little bit on an angle to make sense of that, and the narwhal I just angled the tusk or horn downwards, and that kind of worked a bit like what I've done for the hummingbird here. I'm using I think it's more of a recent thing, but I've been using the HB pencil because it kind of matches my sketch, and doing all of the line work, basically copying my pencil sketch into a digital version, or kind of stylizing it a bit more into a digital version, and that way that whole layer of line drawing, I'm thinking, can become a black and white page for a colouring book. I know the legs. I haven't finished the legs yet, because in my original sketch they were just kind of a bit of a squiggle, and when I tried to translate that into a digital drawing, I'm just going, that looks really bad. So I'm gonna have to go and look at a whole bunch of hummingbirds' feet to work out how to kind of correctly draw that, because this image kind of shows the bird hovering or landing, so the feet are kind of out ready to go. So yes, that'll be interesting to see. I haven't remedied that yet. And one thing I had a bit of an issue with was storage space, not for my drawings as such, but so as I'm doing these time lapses, I've gotten into the habit of always recording my screen, so I can do videos like this. It's a perfect way to make content, and also these longer videos can be reduced down to a minute or so and turned into a TikTok or a reel or something like that, which get a lot more views, but I'm not sure that it has the evergreen content thing about it, like when you post a bit more of a long form video on YouTube. So this way you can have both just by recording your videos, and you don't even have to appear on screen, which is good. I've had a few issues with my phone as well. For some reason the microphone on my phone only records me very quietly, so I have to be talking quite closely to my phone for the audio to come through any good, and also for playback as well is very quiet. So I think it's a hardware issue. I've spent a long time trying to figure out what's happened to my phone. I might need to get it fixed or take it in and see if I can get that fixed. But so that's one issue, and the other issue was that because I'm recording these videos out onto my iPad, they take up a lot of space, because you can get like half an hour or an hour of video initially before you start reducing it down, and so what I do is kind of reduce the video size down as I go. I put it into iMovie, transfer it to iMovie via the airdrop, and then reduce it down by making it faster, so it's like halves the size of the video, and that way it can fit in. And that's my video so far. I will be doing the background tonight, hopefully, and yeah, I'm thinking of doing these little lives, catch-ups just in the morning, after I've done it the night before, just as my bit of accountability for showing what I've been doing. So yeah, anyway, catch you next time. Bye.